Alright, I think it's as good as we're gonna get. I was trying to move my microphone away from my speakers or something just to see what would happen, but I think I'm gonna sound as good as I'm gonna sound, so I should be a bit louder now because I adjusted my microphone volume. But I've got a few quick updates on this channel. So the first one is I'm still on TIL vids, so you can still interact with me there. I am afraid that the admins are going to be AFK for too long, and eventually the instance may be shut down. I'm not sure. I don't think it will. But I'm going to. I've been looking for a backup channel to put my stuff on, and so today envs.net has shut down their Matrix server, and that was how I was communicating with TIL vids as well as whatever else I'm on. I'm not really on a whole lot, honestly. But I have some people I talk to on Matrix, so new Matrix home server, I'm on gnulinux.club, and so I'll post my name in the in the description, and I'll update the channel with it. But they had also said, "Oh, you make Linux content, so we also have a PeerTube instance, and we'll give you 100 gigs if you sign up." So I signed up for that. This will be the first video on that channel. So, new home server, new PeerTube instance, you'll be able to, in case TIL vids goes down for whatever reason, the channel will continue on another one. I'm not going to mirror everything that was on TIL vids, but I'm going to upload new content to the new channel like I did with PeerTube and Rumble when I did that. I'm going to look into Odyssey because Foster Tech said that that they're doing a new crypto thing and it's going to be less integral to the platform. So like hopefully you won't have to stake your videos or something. That's kind of how I wanted it to be. But whatever, we'll figure that out. So that's where I'm at right now. MariahOS is being rebased. So what's happening is I'm getting rid of GNOME and we're moving to KDE. I think it's about time. We've managed to work around the OSK not having a full layout. That's just how it's going to be. I don't like it, but that's how it is. So we're going to move over to KDE Plasma, and we're thinking Fedora, but right now we're window shopping because Fedora, the SE Linux thing, has kind of made it a bit slow for this use case, and Btrfs might be doing it too. I'm not really sure. So we're gonna shop around for KDE Plasma shipping distros and just kind of see where it goes from there. I'm not sure what it's gonna be yet. That's gonna be something we look into. That should be I should know over the next coming days what we're actually gonna switch to. But if you have any suggestions in the comments, the only thing is don't be afraid if your suggestion isn't accepted because obviously I know what I'm doing, you know? So there's gonna be a lot of distros where it's like, no, that's not gonna work for what we're doing. So don't be afraid if that's the case, just accept it and move on. You know? Because like I'm sure people will suggest Arch Linux because it's gonna be more bleeding edge, but that won't work because it needs to be stable, but it can't be too stable like Debian stable, so it has to be somewhere in between, and Fedora kind of met that, but we'll see what happens. I don't really want to work with the OpenSUSE people, and I don't think that they even give a shit about what I'm doing, honestly. So rebasing, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking I might have to stick with Fedora anyways, but I'm not really sure yet. So that's what's happening, and I'm gonna try to have a demo made by VCF Southeast. I don't think they're gonna give me a booth, but it would be really cool for people to see what it's like gaming as somebody with cerebral palsy, you know? So that'd be a cool little exhibit for people to go to. Like, oh yeah, you can play Mario Brothers, but with touchpad controls for made for people that have paralysis and all that. So that'll be cool. It doesn't seem like a whole lot because these are obviously just a bunch of glued together things that were already made for touch accessible devices already. But for people that weren't really disabled, So yeah, I think it'll work out. I gotta do more planning. It needs more testing. I gotta have something done by July though. So we'll see. I will be I'll be uploading however much I upload. I don't really know what I have to talk about right now, honestly. but I'm sure something will come up. I had a few videos planned, and there's actually one that I have planned in my head right now, kind of about the Linus Tech Tips thing. It's really old, so I realize I'm going at it from a hindsight is 2020 thing, but it's a his idea of people being too ignorant to use technology is something that I kind of want to fight against in a video. So I will record that later once I have more to talk about, because right now it's just a very rough draft. It could be done in like one sentence, and that might be something that I post on my blog. I'm not really sure yet. So we'll see. I am not abandoning the I2P EAP site. It is still running. I just need to write up a post or something, but right now I'm fucking around with templates and stuff. So that should be done soonish. I think I've got the templates running already. That's the update for the channel, new year, new uploads and all that. So welcome to 2026 now that we're in the year of the Linux desktop. Alright, see you guys. Bye.